Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. I'm going to go ahead and expose myself and my Illuminati parents for doing the ritual of my birth, lining it up by the numbers. I don't know how they did it, but it's pretty good. I'm going to show you guys how I'm connected to it all. You guys ready? All right. So my birthday's tomorrow. Well, when I'm recording this video, depending on when you're watching it. But as I'm recording this video, my birthday tomorrow, and I have some numerical coincidences for my birthday, my 36-year-old birthday. So let's go through them. Exposed. My parents are Illuminati. Let's see how much it reads on the screen here. There we go. Okay. So I was born March 27th, 1986. Born March 27th, 1986. I was given the name Nicholas by my brother, according to my mother. That's what she tells me, that when I was born, my brother said Nicholas. If we do date numerology for my birth date, 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6, it sums to 36. So I have 36 birth date numerology. Also, if you do 3 plus 27 plus 19 plus 86, it sums to 135. And the interesting about these two numbers, 36 and 135, is that the word Nicholas written out sums to 36 and 135 in 2 of the 4 base ciphers. What's also interesting is that I was born in 1986, emphasis on 86, because March 27th is the 86th day of the year, unless it's in a leap year. But math tells us that the number 36, birth date numerology 36, the number 36 is the 8th triangular number, and it also has a square root of 6. So 8 and 6, kind of like 86, born on the 86th day in 1986. 36 date numerology, 135 date numerology, my first name that was given to me by my brother. Both sums to 36 and 135. March 27th, 2022. So this year, I turn 36 years old. March 27th, 2022. I had 36 date numerology for my birth. My name, Nicholas, sums to 36. Believe it or not, the town that I lived in, the first 10 years of my life also sums to 36, but I'm not going to let you know what town I lived in because I'm back in my state. I want to keep some privacy to myself. But 3 plus 27 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 sums to 36. So I'm going to be turning me, Nicholas, Nicholas, which sums to 36, will be turning 36 years old on March 27, 2022 with 36 date numerology. When I was 10 years old, my dad moved our family to Arizona. So I spent the first 10 years of my life in a small town, which actually sums to 36, believe it or not. I don't care if you do or not, but everything else going along with the 36 numbers. We moved when I was 10 years old to Arizona. He moved the family to Arizona. It was just cheaper drugs there. You can buy drugs. He was into that sort of thing at the time. He got hooked on meth, which caused my brother to also get hooked on meth. It wasn't a pretty childhood in Arizona, at least from the ages of 10 through 16, 17. Somebody on my Patreon page let me know, which I didn't even know. He spelled out the word methamphetamine. And methamphetamine, believe it or not, sums to 151, the 36th prime number. So I have this 36 number throughout my life, even with my dad and my brother, with what they were into. It's pretty weird. But I moved from Arizona back to the state I was originally born in. I moved November 2021. Some of you guys that are on my Patreon page knew this. It was an announcement I made. All right, I didn't do pics for like a week and a half or whatever because of the move back in November. So a lot of people knew that I did a move. So I went from Arizona back to the state I was originally born in. And the timing of it's funny because now I get to celebrate my 36-year-old birthday. That just so happens to be the first birthday I'll be celebrating back living in the state I was originally born in. Now I'm not living in the city I was born in, nor am I living in the city that I originally was living in, or not even a city, the town, a small town, for the first 10 years of my life. I'm just back in the state that I was born in. But yeah, so the timing of it. So I'm celebrating I'm celebrating 36 years old on a day with 36 date numerology, and it's back in the state I was born in for the first time since I moved away, or our family moved away when I was 10 years old. So interesting timing of all that, I think, naturally occurring. And the reason why it's naturally occurring is I didn't even expect to be in this state at this time. This time last year, March 27, 2021, when I turned 35 years old, I had no intentions of moving. I actually thought I was going to be in Arizona for a couple more years easily. I lived in Arizona from the age of 10 through 35. I celebrated my 35th birthday last year living in Chandler, Arizona. Out of the 25 years I had lived in Arizona, I had never lived in Chandler all up until January 1st, 2021. So I've lived in Phoenix, Glendale, Tempe, Scottsdale, Mesa, Gilbert, but I never lived in Chandler. All the 25 years that I was there, I never lived in Chandler, Arizona. And then the one time, or the first time I actually moved to Chandler, Arizona, and that was because I was living with a buddy. I was doing real estate at the time. I sold him a house in Chandler. He says, "Hey, I got this extra room. You can stay in it with us." So I was like, "All right, I'll sell you the house and I'll live in it too." And he's such a great guy. I love the guy. I wish I didn't have to move away, but we closed on the house. He got finished with the renovations on the house around January 1st, 2021, and then we moved in January 2021. And then I spent my 35-year-old birthday there. And which is funny, it's the first time ever living in Chandler while being in Arizona, and I spent my 35th-year-old birthday there at their house, living in Chandler. And the words Chandler, Arizona written out sums to 149, the 35th prime number. And of course, last year I had 35 date numerology on my birthday as well. 3 plus 2, 27 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. This is going to follow me all the way up until 39. So if I live to be 39 years old, I'll have 39 date numerology for my birthday, because it's just the 1 year that moves over. You add a 2, you add a 3, you add a 4, you add a 5. It just keeps going up by 1. And it started with at the age of 34, but I didn't even know it at the age of 34. I didn't even catch this until last year at the age of 35. I made a Patreon post about this last year for my 35th birthday. So it's on my Patreon page, me talking about me turning 35 at the age of 35. And at that time of posting that, I had no intentions of moving. Like I said, I actually had no intentions of moving until 30 to 40 days prior to my actual move. So even when I'm celebrating my 35th birthday in Chandler, and I made the post last year on Patreon thinking, oh man, this is crazy. I'm 35 date numerology. I'm celebrating it in Chandler, Arizona, 149, 35th prime. Oh, that's crazy. And if you write out the word Chandler, it sums to 151, the 36th prime number. The last place I'd live in Arizona prior to moving back to my birthplace, or the state that I was born in, just in time for my 36-year-old birthday. It's just weird how life works out and how timing works out like that. The number 86. The 86 number is fascinating for me, I guess. I was born in the year 1986 on the 86th day of that year. If you take 8 plus 6, it sums to 14. What is the 14th letter of the alphabet? It's the letter N, as in Nicholas. The word Nicholas sums to 36. Birthday numerology of 36. 36 is the 8th triangular number, has a square root of 6, kind of like the number 86. The words sports predictions sums to 36. And at the age of 36, the things that take up most of my free time is my YouTube and Patreon pages, which is based around sports predictions. Sports predictions also sum to 239, the 52nd prime number. And on my 36-year-old birthday, the 86th day of the year, the Gregorian will have 36 and 52 date numerology on it. Beast or Jesus. So the words Jesus Christ sums to 151, the 36th prime number. Am I a reincarnation of Jesus Christ? No. The number 666 is the 36th triangular number, which is the number of the beast. Am I Satan? Some people may say I am. Just depending on my attitude for the day. This could be an as below, as within, so without, good and evil type of thing, you know, having both sides, the good and the evil, Jesus and the number of the beast. We both have good and evil in us. It's just human nature. But I thought that was funny. Do I think I'm Jesus? No. Do I think I'm Satan? No. But I just thought the numbers were there. Numbers don't lie. Also, the Metaverse. So I've been talking about the Metaverse recently. I really believe in the Metaverse. I think it's a real possibility for the future that's going to happen. And I'm trying to invest in things in the Metaverse. Lo and behold, which is kind of funny, I was born on a day with 36 and 135 date numerology on the Gregorian. We already went over this. My name, Nicholas, sums to 36 and 135. The word Metaverse sums to 36 and 135. Will my Metaverse investments help me or hinder me because of this? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I thought that was kind of funny too. So there you have it. My parents, they're Illuminati. I'm Illuminati. My entire life has been scripted. For whatever reason, my dad and my brother decided to script themselves to be addicted to meth. For whatever reason, I guess that was just part of the scripting. But they're not addicted to meth anymore. My brother's doing great. I've reunited with my dad since I hadn't seen him for like over 20 years after he divorced my mom when I was like 14, 15, I think, or even younger than that, 13. But everyone's doing good now. Family's doing good now. But those are just some things throughout my life, which is interesting that the numbers align with it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Hopefully it was interesting. And I think it's interesting only because it's about me and I'm conceited. I'm conceited. I'm a narcissist. I'm self-centered. But yep, I'm exposed. You got me. Thanks for watching, guys.